Hey there, this client portal will help you keep your clients and teams at one place while tracking every task, project, document and communication. So now we will get into the full breakdown. Firstly, let me show you that how you can give access to your teams and your client to this page. Like for example, if you want to share your clients, you can go to here this share option and click here share and mention the email and then invite them. Okay, and now the second part, now you want your clients to be invited to their pages only. Here's how you can do it. So this is the client, this page with the client name. This is the client management database related to your one client. So what you will do is click on that your client's page. You can customize it mentioning your client's name. Okay, so now you will click on the share option over this page. So this is how your client will get access to his or her page only, and rather than getting the access to the entire client portal. Hope you got clarity over here. We will cover each component of this client portal one by one. So let's start with the client management first. That's the most important part. As you can see here, the client name page, this is the client management page related to your particular clients. So whenever you are adding a new client, you can duplicate this page every time and then use that page for that client only. And now let's get into this. So here is the task manager we have for your clients. So mentioning your task name and all of the information, and here you can assign to your team member directly. So this is how your clients and team can be on the same page. You can track all of these clients here according to the status wise, like status under not started, in progress, pending, rework and approved and published. Here you can track the same clients in the calendar as well. Okay, and now let me give you an example of the task management. So let's say new task entry is web copywriting, and then the start and due date, let's say this start date is 18. To mention the due date, I will click on this end date option, then I'll mention here the due date. Let's say it's 26th of this 25 of December. Mark it done. And then you can mention a description you have for your team. It could be anything like use. Okay, this is for a random part. And here remarks, either you or your client can add remarks to the project done. And here assign to tasks, I am assigning to myself here only, just to give you an example. And the next is you can document link review. Here you can upload the link of the task for the review part. What's the priority? And as you this status, whenever you mark the status as published, only then it will mark it here as completed. Let's say now this web copywriting task is in progress. And now you can see we have this web copywriting task that we have added recently, and you can see it has been updated here as well under the status wise tracker. Here you can see, and here's how you can get a complete picture of the status wise tracker of the tasks. Like this is the start and due date, what's the status, team members are assigned, what's the description, what's the priority, and the same information will be updated here under the calendar view as well, as you can see here. So now for example, I mark it as published. Okay, it has been automatically moved under the finished task. So this is how you can you organize your finished and published tasks, and this is how it will enhance your client experience as well. I'm just moving it again under in progress. And now after this task management, next we have is the project management. this project manager, the top benefit is that you can associate your specific tasks under a particular project. Let me show you through an example. Add a new page and then add the project entry. I'm just giving this project name as writing project. Okay, and start date you can mention here the end date. And this is so easy to use because the top benefit is that you can directly pick up the tasks from the task manager which are related to your project only. So this is what called the related property notion. This related property helps you to associate the same information from two different databases. For example, now we are getting the tasks directly from the task manager in the project manager. Web copywriting research. Fine, now let's mark it done. So based on the status of your tasks in the task manager, it will automatically give you information here that two tasks are incompleted and one task is completed, and this is the progress bar. Fine. So now for example, I had added it. Now you can see that here is how you or your client or your team would be getting the complete information of the project, that this is the project, these are the tasks, and this is the status, and this is the due date. And now let's say here is the research part. I have marked it as approved or completed, and then you can see it has shown us that 2 are completed tasks and 1 is pending. So this is how your client and your team can stay on the same page through these automations, and you just need to do 1 to 2 clicks while filling all of the information. So this is how you can use the same page for all of your clients just while duplicating the same page. And next we have is the navigation part. As the name suggests, you can navigate across the pages with just one click. Now let's move to the clients and team member database. Here you can keep information stored for your clients and your team members at one place. For example, here you can add all of any files for related to your teams, and here for your clients you can mention your team members name, their contact information, their role, what's any file and media related to it. Here you can add the tenure, adding the starting and ending date. And yes, another thing is that if you want to hide your clients or team member that you are not working anymore, you just need to click on this archive option and it will be automatically moved under this archived team members page. This same feature applies to your clients as well. So here you can add all of the information related to your client, mention their name, mention their contact information, then add the team member whom you have assigned for your client, mention your documents, file links, credentials and date. So this is how simple and easy to use this is. And now next we have is the, see, you can see this is very small navigation because I'm recording it on an iPad, so it would be definitely very different and better on your MacBooks or laptop. And the next we move on to the meetings and appointments tracker. In this part you have the option, either you can use this meetings and appointment tracker where you can fill out all of the information. For example, here add your client name to record and track your meetings. Mention your meeting name. Let's add the meeting name as content review. Here you can mention your meeting location, or you can add the meeting link here. Meeting location, that could be, let's say, Zoom. And if you want to change this property from text to link, this is how you can do it. Click on this property name, Go to edit property, click on type, and here you can select the URL option. Fine. And now next you can mention here your meeting agenda. It could be anything, I'm just mentioning it ABC. Okay. And next you have is the what are the action items or follow-ups after the meeting. And whatever information you update here, you can see the same in the monthly calendar view. As you can see here, as I have already told, these are very tight columns because this is on the iPad. You can you can see all of the information that Zoom, this is on Zoom, this is the agenda, and this is the meeting date. So then another thing is you can track the same meetings in the weekly calendar view separately. Here you can see. And the one thing I missed is that whenever you select the date, you can click on this include time, and then you can add the timing from here. Timing plus date both. And the second option you have is that you can directly embed your own calendar here. For this part, I will be recording a very short clip on how to embed your calendar here. Okay, so through that a few seconds guide, you can check it out. And then okay, now we have done with the client management part, with the meetings and appointment tracker, with clients database. And now the last part we have is that how you can add the new pages of your clients in navigation. For this, as you can see, this is the client name, this is the template you will be using for every client. You will click on this duplicate option, and then you can change this from client name to your filling your client's name, and then drag and drop under the navigation part. Okay, so once you click on this space, here you can edit the client name, and then you are ready to use this template for your all of the clients. And the information you are seeing here, I will be deleting all of this. These are the dummy examples just to record in design and video, and you will get this neat and clean template. So now we have done with this client portal. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments, and the link to this template is given in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any idea related to Notion templates, any doubts, feel free to ask in the comments. Thank you so much.